Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the overheads. So there are some expenses. Say for example, salary of supervisor. Okay, salary of foreman. We can easily identify the department and we can easily allocate to that particular department, that is production department. Okay, so when I say salary of timekeeper, we can easily identify the timekeeping department and we will allocate this salary to the timekeeping department, correct? So where we can easily identify the department and easily allocate it to that department, that is allocation. But then there are some expenses which cannot be allocated, so we need to apportion it. For example, rent. So when I say rent, all the members are using, all the employees are using it. Correct. So we can't allocate to one department, okay, only to office department or only to production department. Like that, we cannot allocate it because that is used by all the employees. Correct. So we cannot allocate it. Okay, so when the allocation is not possible, then we will go for apportionment. Okay, so but then we will try to allocate only when the allocation is not possible. Then we'll try for apportionment. Okay, so now we will see one sum. So here you can see the question. The following information is supplied from the costing reports of a company: rent, maintenance, depreciation, lighting, insurance, employees' contribution to PF, energy, supervision. So these are the indirect expenses which should be apportioned on some suitable basis. So when I say rent, it cannot be allocated, correct? It should be apportioned to all the departments on the best suitable basis. Okay, so here the first table is about the expenses. We have 8 expenses, which should be apportioned to 4 departments. We have 4 departments, A, B, C, D, on the basis, the best arbitrary basis. Okay, so the basis is given in the second table. We have floor space, we have number of workers, we have direct wages, cost of machinery, and stock of goods. And we need to prepare a statement showing the apportionment of cost to various departments. Okay, so we need to distribute the indirect expenses, correct? So we have written the heading called overhead distribution summary, and the columns are ready: expenses, basis of apportionment, total, and we have 4 departments, A, B, C, D. That everything should be in rupees. Okay, so now first one is rent. So first we will fill the column rent 2000. Total rupees is how much? 2000. So first we will fill the first column and the last column. Then we have maintenance 1200. Then we have depreciation, that is 900. Then we have lighting, that is 200. Then we have insurance 1000. Then we have employers contribution to PF. So I'm just writing it as PF. Then we have energy. Then we have supervision. So PF amount is 300, energy is 1800. Then we have supervision 3000. Okay, so first we have written the first column and the third column, expense, then total amount. What is given in the first table, that we have filled it in the table. Now we need to apportion the rent amount of 2000 to the production departments. We have A, B, C, D on some basis. Okay, so on this basis. Okay, so now when we go through the basis table, we have to select the best basis on which we can distribute, we can apportion the rent. Okay, so when you go through rent, obviously you'll pay based on how much of area we have occupied, correct? So the rent, we are going to apportion it on the basis of floor space. Okay, now floor space. So floor space for A department 150, 110, 90, 50 is there. I have, so this total column I have added here so that we can easily apportion it. This total column is not a part of question. Okay, so for our easy going, we will do the total. So when you do 150 plus 110 plus 90 plus 50, total is 400. So on this ratio, we are going to distribute 2000 rupees. So when you do for a department, the calculation goes like this. The rent amount is 2000. So 2000 into A department, how much is floor space? 150. What is the total? 400. So the calculation goes like this: 2000 into 150 divided by 400. Okay, so first alone I'm writing it here. So we have 2000 into A department, we have 150. So divided by 400. Like this, the calculation should go. Okay, so we will get 750. Okay, then the next calculation, 2000 into B department, we have 110 into 400, we will get 550. Okay, then 2000 into 90 by 400, we will get 450. Then 2000 into for D department, floor space is 50. So 2000 into 50 by 400, we will get 250. Okay, then moving on to the next expenses, maintenance. Okay, so maintenance, the best basis out of which is given the question is cost of machinery. So cost of, so always the depreciation, repairs and maintenance is usually will be apportioned on the basis of asset value. And in this question, asset is machinery, so we have taken the cost of machinery. We have 1200. Okay, so 1200 into, for A department, how much it is? 24,000. So 1200 into 24,000 into total is 60,000. So how much we will get? 180. Okay, and the second calculation, we have 1200 as the cost of maintenance. So 1200 into B department, how much we have? 18,000. So 18,000 by 60,000, how much you will get? You will get, second, 480, it is not 180. 1 second. Yeah. So I repeat, maintenance 1200 into 24,000 by 60,000, it's 480. Then we have 60,000 is the total, correct? And for B department, how much is the value given? 18,000. So 1200 into 18,000 by 60,000, you will get 360. So when you do for the next one, C department is 12,000. So 1200 into 12,000 by 60,000, you will get 240. And for D department, 1200 into 6,000 by 60,000, you will get 120. Okay, and the depreciation is also based on cost of machinery. So we will go with the same calculation. So 900 into 24,000 into by 60,000, correct? 900 into 24,000 by 60,000. How much you will get? 360. And the next one, 900 into, for B department, how much is given? 18,000. So 900 into 18,000 by 60,000. How much you will get? 270. Okay, then for the C department, 900 into 12,000 by 60,000, you will get 180. Okay, and for D department, 900 into 6,000 by 60,000. So how much you will get? You will get 90. Okay, lighting. Next expense is lighting. Usually, lighting will be done on the basis of light points, how much we have. In this question, light points is not given, so we should decide what is the next best suitable basis. Okay, so lighting can be done on the floor space basis. Okay, so floor space. Okay, now we have to apportion 200 on the basis of floor space, correct? So now we will start. So floor space, so 200 into 150 by 400, you will get 75. Then 200 into 110. For B department is given as 110. So cost is 200. So 200 into 110 by 400, you will get 55. Okay, and for C department is given as 90. So 200 into 90 by 400. So you will get 45. Then for D department, it is given as 50 for D. So 200 into 50 by 400, you will get 25. Then the next expense is insurance. So when insurance is given, First, you go for stock. So usually we will take insurance for the stock, also for employees, also for asset. Correct. So here you should know which is the best suitable basis. Correct. So first, for insurance, you look at the basis of stock. So here we have stock of goods. Correct. So stock of goods will be our basis here. Stock of goods. Insurance can be taken for stock. Now imagine stock is not given. Then next you can select the cost of machinery. If both are not given, then you can go for number of employees. Okay, so insurance, our first option is stock. If that is not given, then we go for machinery. I mean the asset value. If stock is also not given, if asset value is also not given, then we'll go for number of employees. So here insurance. Okay, stock of goods, correct. 1,000 into 15,000 by 30,000. So how much you will get? 500. Okay, then 1,000 into 9,000 by 30,000. You will get 300. Okay, then 1,000 is the cost, and for C it is given 6,000. So 1,000 into 6,000 by total is 30,000. So 1,000 into 6,000 by 30,000, you will get 200. And for D department is just nil. So we are not going to write anything. And the next expenses and the employer's contribution to PF. So PF is generally based on the salary, based on the wages, correct? So here also it will be done on the basis of direct wages. Okay, so direct wages is the third point, correct? So 300 into wage amount is how much? 8,000 for A. Total is how much? 20,000. So 300 into 8,000 by 20,000. So for A department, we will do 120. Okay, and for B department, 300 into 6,000 by 20,000. So how much you will get? 90 rupees. And for C department, it is given as 4,000. So the calculation goes like this: 300 into 4,000 by 20,000. So ours will be 60. And the next calculation for D department, 300 into 2,000 by 20,000. So how much you will get? 30. Energy. Energy is also based on cost of machinery. Okay, so when we distribute, the cost of machinery is here, correct? So 1,800 into cost of machinery for A department is 24,000. So 1,800 into 24,000 by 60,000. 1,800 into 24,000 by 60,000, you will get 720. Then for B department is given as 18,000. Expense is 1,800. So 1,800 into 18,000 by 60,000. You will get 540. And for C department, so here expense is 1,800 into C department we have 12,000 by total 60,000. So you will get 360. And for D department 1,800 into 6,000 by 60,000, you will get 180. The last item is supervision or supervision. Supervision is obviously for employees. Correct. So number of workers. Okay. So the amount is given as 3,000. Number of workers is here. Correct. So when we will start distributing 3,000 into, for a department it is given as 24. So 3,000 into 24 divided by 60. Total is 60. So how much you will get? 1,200. And for B department, 3,000 into 16 by 60. So you will get 800. And for C department, 3,000 into C department, it is given as 12. So 12 by 60. 3,000 into 12 by 60, you will get 600. Okay, and for D department, it is given as 8. So 3,000 into 8 by 60, you will get 400. Okay, so now we will total it up for each and every department. So total. So when you total, the total for total column will be rupees 10,400, 10,400 for total column. So when you total, then now we have to do the total for A column I mean, for A department, B department, C and D department as well. So when you do the total for A department, you will get 4,205. And for B department, you will get 2,965. And for C department, you will get 2,135. And for D department, you will get 1,095. Okay, so this is how we have to prepare the overall distribution summary. Thank you. Thank you.